Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about what she thinks when you walk away. So before I get into these tips and the what she may think when you walk away from her, um, what you've got to first consider is how you think of yourself is more important than what she thinks of you. Okay, so obviously you want to know, what will she think, how will she feel when I walk away from her? Now that I've gone into no contact, now that I've vowed to never speak to her again, now that I've walked away, what is she feeling, what is she thinking? But it's more important how you think about yourself. Okay, so now that you've walked away, hopefully now you feel more self-respect for yourself. Okay, and that's the most important thing that I want you to develop. I want you to develop that self-respect for yourself by having that self-restraint, by walking away from a woman. Okay, if this woman has dumped you, if this woman has it was a woman that you were dating and she lost interest and she started to back away, you have now done the best step for yourself, which is to walk away from her. And this is a really big, powerful move on your part, not only for how she feels about you, but how you feel about yourself. Because more than likely, maybe you begged, maybe you pleaded, maybe you did too much, maybe you over pursued when she started to back away, you tried to fight for it, you tried to reason with her, and you made all these mistakes. And you did too much, essentially, because that's all that really is. You just did too much. And you may have chased her away even more. But now that you've walked away, you've now regained your self-respect. And you're like, no, I'm not going to talk to her anymore. She's not showing interest in me. She knows how I feel about her. Nothing has happened. So I'm just going to walk away and move on with my life. Forget about her. So that's the best thing that you will ever get from doing something like walking away and going into no contact with a woman. Because how you feel about yourself is more important. Because I've always seen that when people break no contact, and they lose that self-restraint and they become too emotional and they lose that strength, that inner strength, they always regret it. And it's usually because they vowed to themselves that they would never break no contact, but then they did. So they went back on their own word. And nothing makes you feel more crummy about yourself than breaking your own word. So if you think about it in terms of something like this, like let's say you were going to exercise and then you procrastinated, and then the rest of the day you regretted the fact that you didn't exercise. You know, it's the same sort of feeling, right? It's the disappointment in yourself, like, why didn't I just do it? You know, and that kind of thing lowers your self-esteem, whereas taking action makes you feel more confident about yourself. It's like that quote that I use all the time by Dale Carnegie, which is, inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. When you're taking action and you're working towards your goals and you're following through with what you said you were going to do, you feel better about yourself. And if you don't, you don't take any action, or you take the wrong kind of action, you're going to create doubt and fear and worry and anxiety, right? And you don't want that. It's not a good feeling to have. So with that all being said, what will she think when you've walked away? So what she will think about is this, because if you were in contact with her quite a bit and then suddenly you're just gone, she will wonder about you. She will wonder where you went. Now, it could be, to begin with, she might have a bit of relief that you're gone, that you're no longer talking to her anymore. But eventually she will wonder, where did you go? Because it kind of destroys her ego a little bit. Maybe not with all women, but with a good amount of women, they will think that you were always kind of gonna always be around in the background, maybe always be a bit of an orbiter, always trying to get her attention. Maybe she thought you would always message her every now and then. But the fact that you don't anymore, it may be like, oh, she may think, well, what happened there? I thought I was desirable. I thought that I was wanted. I thought that I was sought after. And then now all of a sudden this guy is gone. What's up with that? Why is he gone? Even if she doesn't want to get back with you, she may still feel like, that doesn't feel good, to be not wanted anymore, to be not desired anymore. So she will wonder about you, and she may feel hurt to some degree. And it may have hurt her ego a little bit that you're no longer chasing after her, because it always feels nice to be sought after, even if it's from someone who you don't really like anymore or you never really liked. So let's say, for example, I'm sure you've had this experience of the women, say that there's a woman who really, really liked you, but you didn't like her, but it still felt nice to be wanted and desired, right? So when someone's no longer giving that attention anymore, so let's say that woman decides to have a crush on someone else and it isn't you, you kind of just feel like a bit, oh, right? So that's how she might feel. She might be feeling a bit, oh, right? Okay, so that's one of the things you may think. So obviously as well though, if she still wants you, if she still likes you, the fact that you've given her the absence, it will make her come back if she still likes you and still has feelings for you. Now, of course, you may not want her back, but the point is that it may make her come back, even if you don't want her to come back. Because if she senses that she's losing you, she's going to want to try and do something to stop that from happening. Okay? So the way this happened for me was with an ex, and I've talked about this before on my channel, but basically what happened was I was done with the relationship, and it had been about 3 weeks since we broke up, and I can't remember if I unfriended her or she unfriended me off Facebook, but after about 3 weeks she re-added me, and I accepted it. I just thought, oh, maybe she just wants to stalk me and stuff, so I was like, fine, I'll just let her stalk, do which, whatever, you can do what you want. And then after about a day or so, she reached out to me and she was like, hey, how are you? And what happened was that she could sense that I was done and she started to fear losing me. And so she reached out to me. Now, I never got back with her. I did sort of debate it. We was talking about maybe even having a meet up and a catch up, but then I shot her down and I said I didn't want to do that. I shot it down. And so I didn't get back with her, but it was a good job I didn't, because there was a lot of things about her that I really didn't like, which was one of the reasons why we broke up. So, but that's how it will sort of manifest for yourself. Like if a woman starts to miss you, she will reach out to you eventually. There will come a time, maybe it'll be 3 weeks like my ex, how it was with her, or maybe it'll be longer, maybe it'll be shorter. It depends on how she feels about you and how much she likes you and how quickly she will get to missing you. But that's essentially what you'll see if a woman starts to miss you, right? A woman that maybe rejected you or lost interest in you, or it was a woman that dumped you, or you had a breakup with that you wanted to get back. Like if she still has feelings for you, trust that she will reach out eventually. And that's what will happen. That's what you'll see manifest. She will try and do something. Now, it may not be that she will do that. She may not do exactly the same steps as that ex of mine did, but she may do something else. Maybe she will get her friend to contact you, and her friend will start asking questions about you because she's testing the waters, you see. So these are the kind of things that may manifest if she still has feelings for you. Because if you think about it, if someone called you up and it was someone you've never met before and they said to you, hey, I'm just letting you know that I'm never going to talk to you again, you'd be like, okay, fine, I don't know who you are, I don't care. But if it's someone that we have feelings for and they call us up and they say, hey, sorry, I'm just letting you know that I'm never going to talk to you again, you're going to be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, what's happened? What can I let's hang out, let's work through this. That's how someone responds to when they feel like they're losing someone, right? So if she feels like she's losing you and she doesn't want to lose you, then she's going to react with that same kind of panicked sort of motion, you see. Okay, so that's what she'll think if she still has feelings for you. She'll think that she needs to do something. She'll wonder where you're gone. She'll be worried. She'll be concerned. Okay, but if she doesn't have feelings for you, though, if she is over it, then what will happen is when you walk away, when you've gone into no contact, you'll just never hear from her again. Which is why it's a good idea not to be waiting by the phone and using this as a kind of gimmick or manipulation technique, because it may not work if she's gone. If she has no feelings for you, it will probably not work. So when you've walked away and you've gone into no contact, you really have to stick to it and to be true to it and to say to yourself, look, if I'm going to do this, then I need to actually start moving on with my life. I can't be waiting by the phone hoping that she's going to reach out to me. I've got to start moving on and moving forward with my life. I really have to walk away. I have to walk away seriously. Okay, not just a half-hearted walk away because I'm hoping that maybe by walking away she'll come back. I have to do this seriously because it may be the case that she won't come back. And I'm going to be really disappointed if in 3 weeks' time nothing has changed and she still isn't talking to me. So you've really got to start moving on with your life and maybe talking to new women, finding goals for yourself that can inspire you and make you feel really great about yourself, working towards things, trying to create an awesome life for yourself generally. So that you can move on and you can feel better about yourself and you can do activities that are encouraging you and making you feel great about yourself and making you feel confident. Because when you get dumped or you get rejected or a woman loses interest in you, it sucks, it hurts. And it really knocks your self-esteem. So make sure that you're doing things that are lifting you up. So you can feel better about yourself and not feel down in the dumps. So do things that are encouraging, that make you feel good about yourself, and you will know what those activities are. Okay, because we all have different things that make us feel good. It could be listening to like really powerful pieces of music, or exercising, or working towards a business project or something like that. Anything that makes you feel confident, you do that. Okay, anything that makes you feel empowered and like things are going really well for you. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovish.com and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.